Hello everybody, Ghosts of Hawaii, Obaki Hunter here with my friend Colleen over there. And we are heading up to Old Pali Lookout. This is on the day of Hurricane Lane. And so we're going up there right now. As you can tell, looking at this road, there's not much people. Either way, not much people on the road right now. We just got our hurricane warning siren about 4 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Old Pali Lookout, and I'm going to go Old Pali Drive after that. And what we're going to be doing up at the first place is telling a story of an encounter that I had with the spirits of Hawaii. And so when we get there, it'll probably be about 10 minutes of doing video and talking. And we're also going to check the wind when we get up there, because the wind up at Old Pali Lookout is always, for the most part, pretty windy. It's probably one of the most windiest places on the whole island, if not the windiest places on the island itself. So we're going to go straight up the road here, and then we're going to go to Old Pali Lookout once we get up to the top. As you can tell, the tunnel up ahead is going to be closed at about 8 o'clock tonight, which means no one can go over to the windward side. And actually, Old Pali Lookout it's just at one location right before you head over into the windward side right now. This is Nu'uanu Reservoir. It's known for its haunting as well. Of course, this is all daytime. The storm should be getting pretty much into high gear for our island tomorrow, but we're probably going to get more and more wind and rain as it gets closer to us. So I figured, and it's so funny because me and Colleen have synchronicity. I was figuring, what would it be like to go up there and to share a story up at Old Pali Lookout? And then my mind was really thinking about Morgan's Corner. By the time we're done with the Old Pali Lookout, Morgan's Corner should be going towards dark. It starts to get dark up here really fast. Because of the storm and everything, it'll probably get dark even faster. But then again, check it out again. Take a look at that. Look at that. There's hardly any cars at all because of this hurricane that's coming. And we should be approaching the lookout. You can actually, I don't know if you heard that, but you can kind of hear the wind already as we get closer to the place that we are going to, which is right about here on our right. I'm going to see if it's even open right now.
No, it looks like it's closed.
Oh. It might be closed, folks, and if that's the case, it's because of this hurricane. Let's take a look when we get up here. Let's take a look if the other side is closed off as well. I'm going to take a look at this. Yeah, it looks like it's closed. So you know what we're going to do? All in one take. We're going to do the story right over here at the entryway to the Old Pali Lookout. So let me tell you the story, man. Several years ago, I asked a friend of mine if we could actually go up there to the Old Pali Lookout and pay a visit. And the reason why I asked my friend is because she is a gifted psychic, and she would go up to this place at night and she would talk to the Hawaiian spirits. So she made arrangements for us. She said, go on this day and they'll be waiting for you. So unlike right now, which is very, very windy, if we went all the way up, it would be really windy up there. It was still, it was just quiet. There wasn't any noise at all. Nothing. Nothing. And I mean, let me just kind of stick this out the window here. Maybe you might hear a little bit of wind, but it was absolutely still up there. And the sky had a very strange color to it. It was like this yellowish orange color. And when we got out of the car, we kind of stopped to see if we could feel any of the spirits around. And it was right about dusk. So again, it gets dark fairly quick up there. And we were walking around, and at one point, did you hear that? Listen. There might be traffic though. Are you hearing that?
Humming.
Yeah, could be traffic. But sometimes you can hear conch shells. What I was about to say is when you are up there, you can hear conch shells. It has happened. And when we were up there, one of the people that were with us actually recorded a conch shell up at the cliffs of Old Pali Lookout. I see the rain, and the wind is picking up over here a little bit. So we were looking around and we decided to go to the lookout, and we took some photographs as well. Again, we were invited up there. But as we were walking towards the lookout, all of a sudden this huge white owl showed up and flew towards us and then landed in one of the trees. And I was absolutely amazed. Let me tell you, I was floored by this because in today's Hawaii, you don't always see the white owl, the pueo, the owl makua here in Hawaii on this island. And just as I was getting over seeing that first owl, a second huge white owl appeared, flew towards us and landed in another tree. And I was like, what are the chances of that happening? Of course, just when I'm getting over my amazement of that, a third white owl showed up, flew towards us and landed in another tree nearby. At this point, I have what we call chicken skin, what you call goosebumps. And so after staring at the owls for a while and with much respect, we decided to go ahead and walk down Old Pali Road. So we did, and at one point, for some reason, as the group stopped, something like a magnet just drew me in to continue to walk further down Old Pali Road. Now, Old Pali Road is scary. And when I say scary, I mean terrifying. And when I say terrifying, I mean spooky. And this is already at night. As I'm walking down, I see something that really fits everything that I just said. There was these legs that were walking. These legs were walking towards me. And I was terrified. I stopped moving. I didn't know what else to do, to tell you the truth. And so the legs were getting closer and I was frozen stiff. I was almost like hypnotized by these legs with no upper body, just the legs walking towards me. And at one point, one of the owls makes a very loud sound and it snaps me out of it. And as I look again towards the legs, they're gone. And I turned around and I looked at the group and I'm like, wow, they're pretty far behind me. So I went back towards them and then I told them what happened. We went back to the top on that very eerie night with no wind and definitely a sign of spirits. Now let me tell you what I think happened. Since my friend had made an open invitation with her friends, the Hawaiian spirits up there, I believe that these 3 white owls were the invitation. They were sent there to watch over us while we visited. And at that moment, when one of us needed help, in this case me, they were there to make sure I was okay. And with that said, thank you always for watching. I'll be doing another video during this particular night. I might not be able to do one. I don't think I can do one tomorrow. The hurricane should be close to the island of Oahu. But I'll be doing another video again. And I might even do one maybe up at Pali Lookout at some other time in the future. And then we will talk about that as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you folks again at another place that is haunted here in Hawaii. We're here for the fear, but we stay for the prayer. Aloha.